Hey guys, what's up? My name's Theo. I play middle linebacker for the Hilversum Hurricanes. That is in the Netherlands. That is in Europe. I play Euroball. Every Mondays and Fridays I put out football-related content. It's usually because it's the film that it's put up the day after practice. So practice or games if we're in game season. Most of the year we're in a practice season, so that's why that gets a little bit confusing. But we do have 10 to 12 games a year, but they're usually on a Sunday. Last couple weeks has been weird because we had an out of league in a second league game that was on a Saturday. Anyways, the Friday videos like this one are always comment responses to football related content, and then I do news, and then I go out to practice at night. We're hitting towards summertime, so it's going to be a bit more daylight. You don't have to worry about the odd lights and stuff, and plus all of our lights have been replaced, so it's a very bright field now. Corona kind of messed some things up. But it was bonus that many of our home games are at like 2 in the afternoon instead of like 5 at night, unlike Saturday. There were no comments this last week from football-related content. This is the dead time. It's weird because no. Technically we would have, so I'm going to move right into news and then I'll head out to practice later. So right now we'll have an update to the league, which AFBN is American Football Bond Nederland. Bond is the collection of clubs. Nederland is in the Netherlands. So it's American Football Collection of Clubs, Netherlands. And that season is being a bit weird. So we are third of 4 in our division. If you have there's no West Division or East Division or North Division or South Division. It's Pool A and Pool B. I don't know. There's no. The previous years have had Pool A and Pool B, and they've never really been geographically located or whatnot. In the Eredivisie, the top level, there's only 2 teams that really are not in the Randstad, and that's Arnhem and Groningen. Everybody else is. Lelystad can be seen as further out there, but it's still close in. I believe it qualifies as the Greater Amsterdam Metropolitan Area, or some weird name like that. I don't know what the Dutch would call it. So both pools have had a team that forfeited the entire season. Now, I'm not sure what this does to the relegation promotion rules. We did have a team last minute promoted into the Eredivisie because one stepped down. So if I remember this correctly, we have promotion relegation rules. Previous years it was Utrecht that got demoted, and then Rotterdam got promoted. But Leiden stepped down into the next league down, the second division, and Utrecht wound up moving up. Because technically Rotterdam took Leiden's place. Just how the plug thinks. We got to have 4 like this. So, yeah. And then Corona happened, all that happy jazz. And now we had Utrecht, just a whole bunch of people stopped playing, moved, yada yada, changed teams. And Utrecht didn't have the competition level necessary to be in the Eredivisie anymore, so they voluntarily moved down to the first division, which meant we needed to have an 8th team. So we picked number 2 runner-up, the runner-up for the first league, which was the Amsterdam Panthers. So this year, Flavo and the Amsterdam Panthers have forfeited the entire season. So one team from both pools is now... I don't know what this means for anything. They may just hold everything to the next year because things have been just so screwingly messed up. My team has had a fair number of injuries, and when you have those kinds of injuries, and not the kind of people, and not enough people, especially for linemen, to replace them, or they're experienced linemen, or big enough linemen, you wind up having holes in your defensive or offensive line. And then that screws up your run game, that screws up your run game penetration, run defense penetration, yada yada. I'm middle linebacker, but if the defensive tackle gets picked up and pushed into my hole as I'm supposed to blitz, Sometimes I can move out of the way, but other times that center gets a highlight reel. The game is chaotic and I love it. But like with me out for the last 2 games because of my shoulder, and then with Flavo and the Panthers having forfeited the entire season, we do not have a game until the 5th of June. So, fun times for that. My personal schedule for returning back to football is tonight. And so this video and the next video, I will not be partaking in practice. Next Friday's video, I will be active in practice, but I won't be doing any contact. And then the day after that, and then that Saturday, I have an appointment with my physio to see how my shoulder's doing. And then we'll see if I can go back to contact practice or if maintain no contact but can do the game in June. My shoulder is getting better, but it's not getting better fast. To put this in a number thing, my shoulder, like if you have speeds 1 to 10, 10 is like, I just broke my leg and now I'm playing like 3 in 3 games with no brace. You have a miraculous Wolverine. I am 16 years old and my body still is forming new things. Level of healing. And then 0 is, this is a permanent injury, it's never going away. Mine's hitting about like a 6, 7. It's going faster than expected, but it's not rapid. So, benefit. And yeah, in terms of the BNL, we are at the bottom. Because the Arnhem game last Sunday was a BNL game, and then the Shotgun Saturday, we lost. So, yeah. With as many people as we are losing, with as many people as we have injured out, or families taking into account because people's grandparents have gotten sick, or babies, or, corona babies have happened, Lord knows what not. These are just hobbies for us, so while it sucks that we are not doing as good this year as we technically have the talent for, we also don't really have the numbers, and it sucks. But we've been putting out a good fight, and there have been some lucky pick sixes. And those are all luck. Anyways, I will chat with you guys out of practice. There's not much more news. Things are kind of bland right now, and they probably are going to be for the next couple weeks until a game. And then we're kind of be on summer break for a while, so I'll figure out some stuff to do over the summertime. But that's when my channel is going to be picking up, so maybe I'll do a affordable linebacker gear. I know the channel that used to be Lineman Football is now Footballers, and they did a best gear for linebackers, but it's all like the most expensive stuff that pretty much anybody in the NFL is either given for free or they have no problem affording. And I'm like, we're going to go over like functional, moderately priced things that people that watch YouTube and don't pay any money for these videos can afford. Anyways, I'll see you guys out in Dover something.
Okie dokie. So we're out here. You can see my shadow is so long right now. We have Mao, Kevin, Robin, Stefan, Thomas, Mikael. On offense, Cheery, punter, DBs. We don't really have any big boys, so the sled's kind of off right now. So Ilya is just doing stuff with DB work, which is fun because that's what I started with.
Go. Okay, Ned. Just go.
I don't know what he has involved in the DBs, but we pulled the dildo out. Probably tackle drills or something like that.
moly.